Welcome to another episode of Get Good. And today we have special guest Jim with us talking about getting good at co-op. Co-op as in a program from the school where you are assigned to work at an organization. Welcome, Jim. How are you doing?
Hey, Ian. I'm good. How about you?
Pretty good. So our topic here is get good at co-op. And before we get into like co-op, what's that? What's the detail of it? Please tell us who you are to our viewers and what do you do at RCD?
Hi, everyone. I'm Jim, and my official job title is a project assistant. However, during times where we don't have events or projects, I help with the front desk duties and also with the parking permit applications. But for the times that we have events and projects, I help all around Tom, Ella, Ian with the volunteering work and also just the planning and the delivery of the projects.
Very cool. So you do a little bit of front desk as well. So you get to meet our everyday client then.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the participants, everyone that come in.
Okay. So let's talk about like this co-op experience that you are going through right now. So why did you choose RCD as the target for your co-op?
I've always wanted to try something new, like working at a not-for-profit sector sort of organization, and it's definitely different, right? Because it's so heavily dependent on volunteers.
Okay.
Yep, and just all the experience, the people I meet, people I work with, everything is different, and then when I got the offer to come to RCD, I was like, this is a perfect opportunity, right? Beginning of my career to experience something different in another sector.
So you mentioned you want to try something new. So were you involved with another work experience before RCD?
Before RCD, I was more into like the entertainment sort of industry.
Okay.
Yeah, so I worked at a wedding company before. Yeah.
Wow. That is so much fun.
Yeah.
Wedding company.
Yeah. Also done part-time at BC Place.
Oh,
Yeah, so,
okay. Wow. Definitely a huge change. A huge change in momentum as well, because nonprofit charitable organization like ours will have a very, very different pace. Very cool. Now, what kind of skills are you picking up along this co-op term?
I'd say after the first couple of days would be patience. A lot of patience when people come in, when elders they can't really express what they're trying to tell you, or there's a language barrier, and there's a lot of patience required. Also to help with the participants to get to know them, what they need.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, some of our participants they can't express themselves that well.
Yeah.
So you will have to spend extra time with them. Yes, absolutely.
Just moving on, I feel like organization and just being more careful towards helping with the events and the operations of setting up, taking down everything. It's also a crucial part of my work.
Very good. Now, besides the interaction with people at the front desk, setting up for events and so on, what else do you feel that you're learning as well? Do you feel like that you're understanding more about the disability community, or are you getting more familiar with how to support them better and so on? Do you have anything like that?
Definitely. Yeah, I think mainly through the events where we're like, see, for like the online concert we had, right? We really got to know how this person could sing, right? The other person, they have a lot of talents, and with like the disability community, there's lots more to learn, I would say. Yeah,
absolutely. So tell me, how many events have you been helping out in? You mentioned about online concert. What are the other ones that you've been?
Yeah, online concert. The all candidates meeting was cool. Yeah, that
all
one was
candidates
cool.
meeting.
Yeah.
Oh yes, you mentioned that you like politics, right? Very cool. Yeah.
Different experience, right?
Yeah, very different.
Yeah. And also the Bonds Bill was my favorite one.
Oh, Bonsville. That's the wheelchair curling tournament that we host. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you were a rock cleaner.
I was a rock
right?
cleaner. Yeah.
Okay. And as a rock cleaner, you clean the rocks of the curlers, and so that their rocks will be, well, not the ice that's built up underneath the rock won't be a barrier for the sport, right? So that's what the rock cleaner is doing. And it was cold, wasn't it?
It was cold, but at the same time, games were very intense, right? So I was sometimes a little bit more attracted to what's going on the ice.
Right, you're more absorbed with the sport. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. That's one of the best part about volunteering as a rock cleaner, is that you get the front row seat. You basically on the ice with the athletes, and you get to observe the game very up close.
Yeah.
Very, very fun. So yeah, highly recommend everybody to give that a go. If you haven't experienced what it is like to watch a curling game on ice as an observer, well, try that as a rock cleaner. I think that you have a lot of fun doing that. All right. So, Jim, what is the hardest part of your co-op term so far?
I think at the beginning, it was definitely the momentum shifting to like an office area. Everything seems a little bit slower, but there are definitely a lot more tasks that needs time and more effort. So and everything is slowing down, but it's continuous, right? You have to complete this at the beginning, and then during the day, people come in for applications, and at the same time, we're going to think about all the events that we're going to plan. Yeah, get ready for those. And then later on, I found out that the hardest part as of now will be communication skills, right? With the clients or the participants, sometimes it's hard to really get to know how to find the best way to help them.
Right.
Yeah.
And you don't want to make a mistake too, right? Because one wrong digit, that's the wrong information that you're receiving, and to you, that's a huge deal at the front desk.
Yeah. So definitely communication skills, have to work on those. Yeah. And really try to learn what they need from our service. Yeah.
All right. Very cool. Now, are you planning to do more co-op in the future, or are you like pretty much done with co-op after you return to school?
Oh, I have 2 more co-ops. Yeah.
Oh, you have two more co-ops.
Yeah,
Wow.
2 more. Yeah.
Well, it seems like you work more than you school then,
So
in a way.
It's believe it's 3 years of school and 2 years of co-op. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 5 years in total.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, which school are you going to right now?
I'm currently attending the University of Waterloo.
University of Waterloo. Okay, so we are in British Columbia. What brings you back?
I was here for the spring term, right? So I was here before my co-op started, and then I just saw the opportunity that Jared posted on Waterloo Works, and then I was like, I'll give it a try. And I've never had any relative experience, but I'll give it a try. I had in my resume, cover letter, and then I got the interview. So,
well
and
done.
then I'm fortunate to stay in Vancouver, right? It's too cold there. Nobody wants to go there.
Now, do you is your family currently in Vancouver as well?
Yeah.
British Columbia? Okay,
Yeah.
so you are going to Waterloo just for the school?
Just for school.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then well, it's good to be back for sure. I think that's a good idea, and it's just like you said, Waterloo is way too cold.
Yeah.
I think this week they're having like
snow. Yeah.
a lot of snow.
Yeah.
A lot of snow. Okay. Let's see. I think we are running almost at our 10th minute mark. Is there anything that you would like to add?
Final thing I would like to add was that really, if I have the chance, if I have a co-op term, really try even volunteering. You don't have to do a full co-op term at a not-for-profit organization, charitable organization. It will change how you want to, like the career path. Like, it will change what you think about all organizations, right? Because it's so different.
Absolutely.
Yeah, mainly the people you meet and how not-for-profit sectors they operate. It's really cool to see the budgets we fiddle around to work to make everything happen.
And how you multitask as well.
Yeah, multitasking. Everyone has to cover others' positions. Yeah, it's different experience and would change sort of your perspective towards how people view like I don't want to say minorities, but like smaller communities of people.
Yep.
Yeah.
And very often, nonprofit sectors, they are very, very much related to the community that you're working with. So it's a great way to see what community work is.
Yeah.
And you get to basically approach this at a grassroots level. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I've been in this sector for many years. So yeah.
Yeah, it's more
I
connected, right? Definitely more connected with like the participants, with the staff. We're like friends. Yeah, sort of like interacting with each other. We get to know them more, and then just the other sectors is more like business, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you pay for what you get. Yeah.
Good advice. Thank you, Jim. Thank you. Now this wraps up our episode for this month. Now next month we are gonna hit Christmas, so there will be no broadcast on the weeks of Christmas, and that means December we don't have Get Good. And we'll be back in January, and I hope to see you all in the new year. We will have some fun stuff planned for you for our channel, so stay tuned for that, and make sure you click that like and subscribe button. Thank you, Jim.
Merry Christmas.
Have a good one all. I'll see you next year. Bye now.